Alright, what's going on everybody? This is Peter Renna back with another video for Dollar Bin Digging. I skipped my video last week because I just didn't really have time to put one together, nor did I really have any books that I had actually picked up last week, so there was really nothing to kind of show off. So this week I have bought some books, most of which are dollar books, and I do have a few $2 in here as well, so I'll note that when I get around to that part of the stash. But again, as I've noted, a lot of cases I'm hitting boxes that are now $2 boxes as opposed to the dollar boxes. So I still feel they kind of fit the criteria of what I'm doing here. So I'm going to cover $2 books occasionally as well, because that's what I'm buying. But anyway, just going to dive right into it and see what I got this last week. It looks like I'm going to start off with some Star Wars first, and the first one here, hitting those dollar bins, is I got the Dr. Aphra Annual number 2. This is the first appearance of what was his character's name? It was like Win-Loss and Knock. That's what it was. Win-Loss and Knock. Interesting little book. What's weird is this cover A doesn't sell nearly as well as the cover B for this. I don't really have a real justification because the B isn't really, it wasn't an incentive or anything that I'm aware of. I think it's just basically a B cover, and it's nice, but I wouldn't say it's by and large prettier than this one. So for whatever reason, that B cover is like a $15 to $20 book, where this one's more close to like a $5 or $10 book. But maybe this will catch up one of these days if something happens with Aphra and or those characters. So I don't know, keep an eye out for it, because again, it's still their first appearance. Regardless of which cover we're talking about. Just randomly grab some of these newer ones. With, again, you never know what Star Wars books might hit down the line, so I'll grab some of these. So this Darth Vader 3 was one that I picked up. This Darth Maul 4, just random, nice shape. Why not? First appearance gets scattered throughout here because Star Wars is just an odd thing to collect these days. I grabbed a few Thrawns. These are issues 4 through 6 that I found, so figured I'd grab them. Hold them, put them aside for now. This was an older one. This is Star Wars issue 3, but the action figure variant with Obi-Wan. It doesn't really do much, but I just thought it was kind of cool, so for $1, I figured I'd grab it. Okay, after Star Wars, I grabbed this because, again, I will still take a shot on some of these second prints or later printings when I find them. And this is a second print for Wolverine versus the Hulk. This is that Ultimate Universe version where the Hulk basically ripped Wolverine in half. It's actually a pretty cool cover. It's a wraparound cover, this one. I'll show a better image in the video here. But this book is not easy to find. In fact, I haven't seen any recent sales for this, and there's one copy up right now, and I think the ask is about like $70. So this is one of those cases, I think, of hard to find, rare, if you want to call it rare. Later printing could get you a nice return. So happy to have found this. You know what? I'm probably gonna cover that one. Well, let's keep it in the pile. Captain America 1 can't hurt to occasionally grab like a Captain America 1 for $1. Same thing with this 100-page monster Black Panther. I think I've grabbed this before, but I figured I'd grab it again. It doesn't, you can get a few bucks for something like this. And it's just a 100-pager. There's a lot of story in here, and it's pretty cool. Another one that I've grabbed multiple times. Infinite Crisis number 5. First, Jamie Reyes. Blue Beetle. He's not on this cover, so this one isn't as in demand as the Jim Lee B cover, but I like to just grab them whenever I find them, and you can lot them up and, do okay. And if they ever do something with Jamie, expect those to heat up again. This had a little bit of heat a while ago, so I grabbed 2 with this Mr. and Mrs. X number 3. I think this is Xavier and Landra's, I don't know if I'm saying her name right, their child. So it was the first appearance in there. Just, grab it, stick them aside. Grab 2. They're both nice, nice copies, so figured it doesn't hurt for $1. Grab this Werewolf by Night. As you know, they got the new series coming out, so this was like just an odd run that was a little while ago. Figured I'd just take a shot on it. Again, not really doing much right now, but you never know. Some of these weirder minis and things like that, they aren't. I don't see this a lot, so they aren't that easy to find. You never know what could possibly hit down the line. So you just take a shot. Everybody's loving Turtles these days, so saw this Turtles Adventures number 6. I think this is first Leatherhead. Not 100%, but I'm pretty sure, so I figured I'd take a shot. Yeah, on Leatherhead. Yeah, regardless, it's pretty fun cover, and for a buck, why not grab an old Turtles Adventures? An oldie again. $1. I see first appearances, I grab them. I think this is his first Demi-Goblin, Web 86. So I usually just grab these when I see them, just again out of old habit. I don't think these do much of anything anymore, but there was a time when this was like a $15, $20 book for some reason. So Demi-Goblin, who knows? I find them, I buy them. Sandman Universe, the restart. These earliest issues of The Dreaming aren't too bad, so I found this number 1. I think number 2 does okay, but I saw this one and dug the cover. Jay Lee, so I figured for $1, pick it up. Now here's one that could be interesting, looking at what's coming with DC Future State, and I'm pretty sure this character, or at least some version of this Manhattan Guardian's coming back, so you never know. Saw this out there. You can see these Seven Soldiers books out in boxes. At least I have a lot over the last few years, because while it was a nice little read, there wasn't a lot of speculation going along with many of these titles. But yeah, for Manhattan Guardian, I figured I'd grab that one. And still grabbing Milestone books, especially when I can find the there it is, the DC Universe version. So figured not too bad. Figured I'd grab this one. Oh, here's another 52 week 3. Again, I know you've seen these a lot over the last few weeks, but I've been buying them up so I can package them up with what is that? Issue 12 ISIS. Yeah, first ISIS. You can put these together. Here's just a nice Turner cover for Battlestar Galactica. It's kind of fun. You can get a few bucks or something like this. But I don't know. I collect Michael Turner, so I found it. Figured I'd buy it. And usually don't see this end of the Milestone crossover. I always find the Supermans and the Steels, but here's a Static. And these do all right, because the these Milestone side of the crossover, they're a little harder to find because I don't think they printed as many. So finding the Static book was a nice little thing, at least for me. Moving on, Invincible Iron Man number 76 or 421, depending on which numbering you want to go by. But this is just a classic, Grant-off cover. It's gorgeous. You see this image; it's a classic Iron Man image. And I just dig it. So for $1, you see this in a box. I recommend picking it up just for yourself. But it does have a little bit of a demand because I think just the cover. So not a lot. I mean, we're talking like $5-10 type of deal. But for $1, I'd still grab it because again, Grant-off, gorgeous cover. And speaking of Grant-off, I did see this run in the box as well. This is the Start Extremis. This again, he did way back with Iron Man 3. So issues 1 through 6. It's a good read. Warren Ellis, Grant-off, Grant-off on art. Good little run. These sell very inconsistently. These can go for as low as like $15 at the set, and then you'll see their sets listed for like 25 to 40. So who knows? But for $6, if you find the whole run for $1 a piece, I'd recommend just grabbing it. If you haven't read it, read it. And if not, you can just put them aside because who knows? Maybe Iron Man will heat back up again one of these days. It's the New 52 Flash number 1. Why not? I mean, New 52 number 1s aren't as easy to come by these days. So who knows? Just like Michael Turner, I will buy Jim Lee covers, especially ones I don't see all that often. This Wonder Woman, this Wonder Woman cover was pretty cool, so pick that up. I think that does okay. Again, nothing great. Oh, just dig this Conan cover. So I grabbed this, for $1. I mean, Conan's a weird title to try to collect because there's not a lot that actually do much on the aftermarket. But I don't know. If you just see a cover that you like, I would just recommend grabbing it just for for that. I mean, this yellow, it's beautiful. It's a gorgeous copy. So for $1, I wasn't leaving this in the box. Random. OMAC number 1. Never know. Take a shot. Same thing. I'll sometimes buy these little minis and runs when the whole thing is there. Because again, I'm pretty sure I might be able to do okay just moving these if I need to. So issues 1 through 3 of this Battle for the Cal Oracle series. I think this is what Gillum March, I think, did the art on these. I could be wrong. I'll have to double check that. But still, some pretty cool covers. Yeah, for Barbara Gordon there. So you never know. 3 issues, $3. It's not not that big of a buy-in. So why not? And on that vein, or in that category, I picked up Rogue 1 through 4. Same reason. Whole mini. They were there. Also just grab them for $1 a piece. Something I don't see all the time. So I think you can move this set, if you wanted to, in the aftermarket. Again, we're not talking big returns here. These are just a small time, and you might be able to get maybe $20 for this whole set. But I paid $4, so it's really not that much much of a profit. But it's not too bad. I mean, you do that a few times, you can do all right. Wonder Woman 220. I know the second print actually of this I found recently. That one does a little bit better than the first print, but I saw the first print, so for $1, I'm buying it. Pretty cool, J.G. Jones cover. And getting back to our 7 soldiers, they only had issues 1 through 3, which was kind of disappointing. Usually I'll leave those behind if the whole set isn't there, just because I don't want to have to go chasing number 4. But still, Zatanna, it was, I had to make an exception in this case. These Ryan Sook covers are pretty solid. So again, $1 a piece. I was grabbing them, and I'll find an issue 4 out there. And I'm pretty sure I already have a set of these, but if I'm looking to move it, I'll try to find a 4 just to complete that set to, at some point. So moving on. Oh, I think these are Middleton covers. Convergence Wonder Woman. They don't do too well, on the aftermarket, because Convergence wasn't the best event, I guess, for DC. But still, these covers were pretty cool. So I figured for $1 a piece, I was just going to grab them just to have them, because you never know. People again, there's more people out there like me who like collecting art and artists. So maybe they can do something with that set down the line. And looks like we're going to wrap up here with some more Star Wars books. Now, these I got out of a box at a shop that they're $2 a piece. So, they're not dollar bin finds, but for $2, for all intents and purposes, I'll consider it the same. And first one I grabbed out of a box is, Star Wars is Jango Fett Open Seasons #1. A few first appearances in here, so this is a good book to keep an eye out for. You got Jaster Muriel, I believe. Vizsla, I think, is in here. This also might be the first Death Watch, I think, also might be in this book. So, a few things going on for it. So I would keep an eye out for this one if you can find it. I think it does pretty well. This might be like a $50, $60 book, so getting it for $2, I think, was a good pickup, if I do say so myself. The whole run wasn't there, and I might have them. I got to find what I already have and what I don't. But I did find issue 4 from the same storyline, so I grabbed that. Again, you can see this one listed more in like the $15 to $20 range, I think. But again, $2. It's not bad. So keep an eye out for those Jango Fett open season books. And then I hit a little stretch of Star Wars Tales. And again, every other couple of months, it seems like a different Star Wars Tales book starts to heat up from one reason or another. So if you see any of them out there, I just say get the whole run. Get whatever you can, because you never know what might pop down the line. And outside of that, these are good reads. They're almost like little anthologies. You get a few stories in here. I mean, 64 pages. So I grabbed issue 2. Also be aware there's multiple covers for these. Grabbed issue 4. Again, $2 each. Can't complain there. This has first Dark Troopers, which I know a lot of people were speculating, including myself, as being associated with Mandalorian. This video is going to be hitting on Friday when the new Mando will be up, so maybe we'll find out a little bit more about those troopers we saw at the end of the last episode. But after speaking on the Star Wars show last week of our little recap, Mark was kind of dropping some knowledge on me and got me leaning more towards just, if you listen to the dialogue, maybe they're not droids. Like, doesn't make sense. Like, maybe that was armor. Those were suits of armor we were looking at, and maybe we were looking more at something like the Death Watch or Death Troopers, as opposed to the Dark Troopers, which were mostly like cyborgs and droids. So, but regardless, issue 4 has those droids first in there. So that one's been selling, like $20 a lot of times over the last couple of weeks because of that speculation. So, I mean, take it with a grain of salt. You never know. I mean, they could be right. It could be those. Who knows? But moving on, issue 5. As I said, these multiple covers. Some of them have photos. This is the photo cover. It's got Lando on it. Pretty cool. Gotta love Billy D. So grab issue 5 and photo or issue 6 got Yoda down there. So I grabbed them. Again, not all of these do anything, in the aftermarket right now, but as I said, you never know. I mean, you look at that Star Wars Tales series, everything from 23, 24, I think 17, there was it 9 maybe with the Darth Maul? There's a lot of different random ones that get hot for different reasons. So just pick them up if you find them, especially if they're $1 or $2. And, this is just a cool cover, 17. I grabbed this one as well. Check that. I mean, come on, $2. You got Ventress, you got Maul. Look at all these Sith on here. This is just awesome cover. Just for that alone, this is getting worth $2. And this is random. I got a Star Wars Republic Mace Windu cover. Just kind of caught my eye. I don't believe I have this one. I don't have a lot of this Star Wars Republic run. I consider going back and buying them. I would buy more if they were $1, but again, this box they were $2. So I just kind of picked the one that I liked to start, and maybe down the line I'll try to fill out that run. So we'll see. But yeah, so that's what I picked up this week. I think I got plenty of books I want to cover, especially some of the good returns that you can get, like that Wolverine second print. Probably Open Seasons is another one I'll do. I don't know. I'll pick 2 more books, and that'll be my write-up for tomorrow or today when you're watching this video. So hopefully you enjoyed that, and hopefully I have some more books for you next week. If not, I still have a lot of material I can go back and cover just to give you guys some ideas of stuff that you should keep an eye out for when you're digging the boxes. A lot of my digging I do out at the flea market, but with winter coming, that's going to end. It's already kind of ended. I packed it in for the season. I'm not going out there to go digging through the same old boxes. So I'm relying on stores and their stock being refreshed, and that's not always the case in the slower winter seasons, I've noticed. So dollar bin digging may get a little slim pickings, especially with no shows going on, but you do what you got to do. So we'll see what happens and see what I got for you next week. Thank you for stopping by, and again, be safe out there, enjoy, and let's keep comics fun. All right, take it easy.